Hi, Matt. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Well, as you know, we're meeting here today because we've reviewed your application for admission to the College of Business. And unfortunately, you received notification that you were denied admission to the College of
I
Business.
did.
So I'm sure that wasn't the news that you were hoping to get.
No, it was not.
But I wanted to take the opportunity to talk with you today about what we can do to move forward.
Okay. Okay. What kind of things do you think I needed to do to still get into the college? Because I really had my heart set on human resources. Um, I had an internship with Goodyear Tire over the summer. I feel like, my dad is in the field, and I really want to pursue that. So, do you have any other options I can take?
Yeah, I certainly understand that you're still focused on getting into the College of Business and wanting to talk about what you can do to still make that happen. And certainly that's an option for you, and we can talk through that. You understand the GPA requirement and the course requirements to get into the College of Business. You're pretty far below that GPA threshold, and I'm concerned that if you keep trying to retake classes to get your GPA up to that level, that it's not going to get there. It's pretty unrealistic as I ran the GPA numbers that within a semester you're going to get the GPA up to that level. So that's certainly an option that you have, but I'd really like us to focus on perhaps a plan B at this point of possibly looking at a major other than business.
Really? Okay. So you sure there's no other way that I can maybe take classes outside of the College of Business to get that GPA up? Like I took a couple bowling classes my freshman year. I took a badminton class. Those are easy A's. I feel like I could get it up maybe that way.
Yeah, it's really not going to make the impact that you would need to get.
Okay.
And we really look through the admissions process at the grades that you're getting in your business classes because those are obviously more applicable
Okay.
to classes moving forward than perhaps like a bowling class that
Okay.
you would have taken.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that today we can at least start a conversation about an alternative path for you to get a degree here at UW Oshkosh.
I mean, I just feel like I could still get that GPA up. I still feel like I could get enough done. And honestly, I haven't even really entertained the thought of picking another major, so I wouldn't even know where to begin.
So what is it about a business degree or the reason that you chose this college? Why are you so focused on that?
Well, I know that most of my friends are in the College of Business. My father was a business major. He actually went on to get his MBA, and it just seems to me that in today's society, if you want to get anywhere within the business field, you have to have a business degree. So I guess I'm afraid that if I don't get accepted into the college, that I'm essentially pigeonholing myself into whatever that major would be that's not in the College of Business.
So have you thought much beyond in terms of a specific major or career path that you were interested in?
Honestly, no. I know that I want to go for my HR degree.
Okay.
But as far as anything outside of that, I haven't really thought about it.
Okay, so what is it about an HR major that was attractive to you?
Well, for starters, my dad is an HR director, and so talking with him about what it's like in that role, I really was interested in it. He talks about how he handles different people all the time. Every time he comes into work, it's a different challenge. And I've been told that I'm a pretty good communicator. I'm a pretty good speaker in that type of situation. So I just feel like that was just where I wanted to be.
Yeah, I completely understand that. And it sounds like you've gotten a lot of communication from your dad specifically that this is the path that he took. And so that's what you've known and see that as a very successful path to a career in HR. But I think it's important to note that major doesn't always equal career. So I know a lot of HR professionals who don't have HR degrees.
Really?
That they have a lot of degrees other than HR that still have some of those same components that you talked about, working with people, being a good communicator. So have there been any classes that you've taken outside the College of Business or majors that you've been aware of that you think might be similar to human resources?
Not really. I pretty much just taken my gen eds. So like history and philosophy and a couple other, like bowling classes, like I said. So I haven't really, I wouldn't really know where to start in that scenario.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's certainly a lot of exploration for you. And I don't think that we're going to come up with an alternative major today, right now, because it takes, a lot of thought and research to do that. But I think it's certainly an opportunity for us to start having that conversation and talking about resources that you can tap into to perhaps find an alternative path that would get you to those same career goals that you have, just not through the College of Business. I think you'd be surprised. Let's talk about how you can still stay connected to the field of human resources without getting a degree in the College of Business. So there's a lot of other opportunities that are available for you to make sure that when you graduate, you are a good candidate and that you will get those interviews that you're afraid of getting, not having that degree. So some things that come to my mind are staying involved with SHRM, so the Society for Human Resource Management, which is the club here in the College of Business. You don't have to be an HR major to still participate in that club, meet those employers. I'd still highly recommend that you do an internship while you're here at the university. And through that, you could even find some student employment on campus, perhaps in the HR department, that keeps you connected in that way. I think moving forward, what I'd like you to do is to talk with one of the advisors who really knows different majors, not in the College of Business, someone who knows the communication major or the history major better, and that can really talk you through that. They can take a look at the classes that you've currently taken and show you what that fulfills in the other majors. And you might find that you're actually much closer to graduation through a different major than you even are right now as a declared pre-business major.